Michael Ella, congratulations on Until Dawn.
Thank you,
Thank
man.
you so
Thank you so much,
much.
dude.
I know that doing several takes on a film set is regular, but your character also did time loop.
Yes, yes.
So how crazy that on top of crazy? How was that?
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly the hardest part was just like remembering the continuity of everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because we might bounce from one night to another night, like on the same day. So like we're like the continuity of everything was really important. Just remembering where we are in space, like in our space and time, and like kind of what happens in each night. It kind of gets confusing, especially when you're like on a lack of sleep. But
Yes.
eventually we kind of figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really. That's a great point. That it's like not only are we doing 50 takes, but then the day repeats and it's 100, and it kind of multiplies in this
Yeah,
really crazy
yeah.
way. It was interesting. I keep saying it was like a lot of math. It felt like a lot of math, just like making sure I had like a million charts of like where I was in the world at that moment in the film. Because I wanted to make sure that Clover's emotional development was on par with her physical derailment. So it was quite difficult, but my makeup artist Athena was really instrumental in allowing me to kind of like look in the mirror and be like, okay, I'm like 30% dead, and sort of know where I was in the world of the film. But doing a lot of takes when it's something physical is really difficult, but I also feel that because our characters aren't in pain so often, it sort of lent itself to the work, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not a gamer, but a lot of gamers out there. What do you say to them that may have let doubt about, okay, is this adaptation gonna hit it right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is like if we try to do an exact adaptation of the game, it's like we're taking 10 hours of content to squishing it into 2 hours, and I just don't feel like that's a faithful adaptation of it. And I feel like it's better to kind of like do a separate story in the same universe that is a faithful adaptation of the game and makes it and just gives it new life. I think that is really exciting about it.
Final question before I let you go. If you were to get stuck in a time loop, what would you try to do over about anything?
Everything I say. This interview. Those interviews, the pictures earlier, my interview earlier. My whole life. No, I mean, I feel like I have a lot of like social faux pas in these moments, and I being an actor, it's like then like you have to be yourself, and that's like weird. And so I guess I would redo any filmed moment.
Yeah.
Michael?
I feel like I would just like, purchase different cars at different times. That's like a really important thing for me.
You would like invest.
Yeah. I'd be like, oh man, I would have probably bought this instead
Michael's
of this.
a pragmatic dude like that.
Yeah. That's probably what I would have done, to be honest. Yeah. Not much else has changed.